Today on our 2019 Subaru Ascent, we're going to be taking a look at and showing you how to install the CURT T-Connector vehicle wiring harness with 4-pole flat trailer connector. Alright, this is what it's going to look like when it's installed. Now the nice thing about these is when you're not using it, you can keep it inside your car, safe from all the elements. When you do need to use it, you can just simply drape it over your threshold and put it outside that way. Now you do want to avoid putting it close to the latch because it can damage wire, but just over here on the weather strip is just fine. As you can see, it gives us plenty of length to connect to any accessory we might have. And if you need to, you can actually use this dust cover to wrap it around your safety chain loop and store it outside. Say if you're using it earlier in the day and you plan on using it later in the day, you can just keep it stored like this instead of tucking it back away inside. Now this is going to provide you with all your lighting functions that you need to be legal and safe. The power output for the stop and turn signals is going to be 3 amps. For your tail lights, that's going to be 6 amps. So that's going to be plenty of power to light up just about any type of light, from all your basic lights to any extras you might have. My favorite thing about this wiring harness is a module box. That's going to protect your vehicle's wiring if anything were to go wrong with your trailer's wiring. Another good thing I really like about this is how easy it stores away and keeps out of sight. Now, this is really easy to install. I'll show you how to do it now. To begin our install, we're going to need to gain access to our cargo area. So we'll go ahead and raise up our hatch. Now this is the general area that we'll need to get to. So to do that, we'll lift up our cargo mat and set this off to the side. Alright, so we're going to need to lift this compartment up and out of the way. So to begin, along here there's some carpet, and it's held down with some blue tabs. You can just carefully pull up with your hands and pop those free. Alright, now we can remove this cover here, and underneath it there's a spot where we can put our fingers underneath, and this is simply just going to pull up and pop. Carefully pull up, you'll hear it pop, and we can kind of work our way around. You'll feel it kind of break free. We can just lift it up and set it off to the side. Alright, now with everything out of the way, we can see our plug. Now this plug will be on the driver's side and look like this. This is what we're going to be plugging our new wiring harness into. We'll go ahead and pull our harness over, and we'll take our new plug. Now it only goes together one way. You push it in, you'll hear it clip. Give it a little tug to make sure it's fully connected, and it is. So now with that plugged in, we can focus on mounting our box. Now the box is really easy to mount. We just take our included 2-sided tape, stick it to the box, peel off the other side. Now we're going to mount this along this flat portion here, tucked back a little bit, that way it's out of the way of everything. About right there. You just want a nice secure surface to mount it to. Now it is a good idea before you mount it to use some solution or rubbing alcohol to get the area clean, that way it sticks really well. We already did that. Alright, now this white wire, this is going to be our ground strap. So we just need to ground this to hard, solid metal that's nice and clean. We'll do that with this self-tapping screw that's included with the kit. I'm just going to go ahead and do it right here. Just always be conscious of what's behind whatever you're drilling into. Right here, there's nothing behind it, so we're in good shape. Just make sure you have a nice tight connection. All right, now we can reach down and grab our fuse holder and open it up and install our 10 amp fuse that comes with the kit. Push it in and put our dust cover back on, just like that. Now I went ahead and used a few zip ties that are included with the kit just to secure the wires up and tidy everything up. Now just kind of a tech tip, you don't have to do this, but it will help. When we put our container back in here, the carpet that we removed kept getting in the way. So what I did is used a little tape and taped it around these seat latches just to keep it up and out of the way. I did the same thing with our 4-pole wire here. Just brought it up and taped it to the side. That way our container can just fall right into place. Now go ahead and remove the tape. That way we can get our fasteners reconnected to the cargo tray. Here, and these go back in the same way we took them out. Just line them up and push down, you'll hear it snap into place. Now we can test everything out, make sure it all works. I'm going to hit my brakes, my left blinker, my right blinker, and finally my running lights. And that'll do it for our look at and installation of the CURT T-Connector vehicle wiring harness with 4-pole flat trailer connector on our 2019 Subaru Ascent.